Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Vargas is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Qatar have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Space for him to turn and look. Corbell has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
I'll state the obvious here, Peter, and obviously the keeper's main job is to keep the ball out of the net. And this guy's pretty good at it. He'll have been signed to offer some leadership at the back as well, though, and it'll be interesting to see what effect he has on their overall defensive display. Positive, I would think.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Knocks it into space. And this is Embolo. It's Embolo! Oh, it rattles the bar! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he's intervened well there. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Okafor. Some good work on the right flank here.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, nicely intercepted.
It's pretty much standard practice these days.
Granit Xhaka and Ricardo Rodriguez. It's a promising position, and he's straight offside. Akanji, Alvedi, that is ended up in no man's land. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Freuler. And it's Xhaka. Reader takes a shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's had it taken off him. And here's Mbolo. Good ball, good take. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Vargas. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Vargas. Distributed tidily.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Switzerland certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Away we go again.
Switzerland are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Akanji. Ricardo Rodriguez. That's Vargas. That's gone for a throw-in. He's got away. Plays a sharp little ball here. That is good strength. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Qatar clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Alvedi. Okafor. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And it's Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
They get a throw in. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Just about up to the hour now. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vargas. Okafor going after that. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, good spread. Vargas. Strong running down that left flank. That's going right the way across. Now it's Okafor. And this is Embolo.
Switzerland have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rina! And the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not the most convincing of passes. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, Red, nice interception. Okafor. And here's Embolo. That's good play. And the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Qatar. Number 17.
Switzerland with the corner. They're first.
Coming on the field.
They've played it
Number
short.
10.
Now it's
Number
Okafor.
7.
And it's Rodriguez. Oh, he's having a go! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. Not the most accurate pass. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Chance! He lifts the roof! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution for
Qatar have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Qatar look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Oh, well played. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
That's that, the end. Defeated, dejected, deflated, the ultimate disappointment. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Ah, he's given it away. Oh, good-looking ball, and he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rafael Leao. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest-scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. João Neves. Pedro Neto has it in a wide position. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That has been slung wide. Rafael Leao gets into a good position. Oh, well played. Kept ball and dealt with it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Muenta quietly revving up. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. And that's going right the way across. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he's quick to get rid.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo. Rijkaard. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Howson. Okazaki. And here's Eto'o. Distributed tidily. Showing good feet. Shapes to shoot! No, he's missed it. João Neves. To Bruno Fernandes. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Muenta. Oh, nice touch. That's a good ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Goes down, but nothing given. And here's Okazaki. And this is had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Número 25. Eto'o.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Okazaki. Okazaki! And for a moment, time stood still.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. There's the shot! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. That's a cute ball. Floated through. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Cancelo. Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And that should get the job done. Kökçü. Lovely feet.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
They've won a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Kökçü, and the shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Paris Saint-Germain, and that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So off we go again. Pass somewhat off target. And that's been won straight back.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared without hesitation. Rafael Leao. Muenta. It's a good run down the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gonzalo Inacio. João Cancelo. It's a pretty loose pass. Maguire. And it's Rijkaard. Well read, nice interception. Looking for options for movement. Real chance! João Neves. That's going wide left. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Rafael Leao. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Azar. Okazaki. Kukcu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. Azar. Kukcu. And Azar. Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias. And it's Mendes. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Howson. And Alexander-Arnold. Buenta. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's won it! It's Eto'o! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a really well-measured ball. Serginho. Eto'o needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
And he's gone backward here. And the volley. And he should have made it 4.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Rijkaard and the shot! Now that was quite some save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Backward it goes. He's on it. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Neto. That is a great pick out.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Azar. It's a promising position. Can he get it through? João Cancelo. And this is Eto'o.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Joao Felix. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. He's had it taken off him. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Inacio gets over and intercepts. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Eto'o picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise.